Welcome home. Pull the head a little bit more. Hopefully the dry pad that Grace made overnight will allow me to have a little foot place at the back of her. First things first, I guess let's get the perishables into the refrigerator. Yeah, it's already really nice here. Snow has stopped, but our mound is still here. All right. Okay, come on in here. Turn on some lights. Let's get this stuff in the fridge. And I guess now we will go do some work and then reward ourselves with some fajitas. That's the plan. I got to get a fire going, and I was going to mount the shovel to Grace, but unfortunately the mounts that I have, these guys are they're too big. They don't close up tight enough onto the handle of the shovel, so future Matthew problem and a future Matthew trip to Canadian Tire. Now I'm going to take a minute and just sort of before I start cooking, because that was might not have seemed like a lot, but for me it surely was. Yikes. Burn, baby, burn. Well, it definitely smells good, like old El Paso seasoning. And I'm glad I bought that cheese because, yeah, I just checked the bag and what I have left ain't that much, so we good. And yeah, normally with steak fajitas, you'd want peppers and onions cooking with the meat, but yuck. I don't know how this is gonna go. I just read on the box it said I was supposed to use sirloin steak cut into 1/2-inch cubes. Well, too bad, so sad. All right, I think we need a plate. Get that ready. Let's turn this way. Very nice. Just gonna let these start to char up a little bit. Get our cheese and our sour cream ready. There we go. Can't forget a spoon for the sour cream. Don't want to get too messy. Got our fire going. Diesel heater ticking away. Putty Tat is resting in her cat loft. And I got myself my last bottle of A&W root beer here. That will be my accompaniment for our steak fajitas. And it's bloody snowing again. Or is that just blowing off of the trees? No, that's snow again. Son of a... well. It is what it is. Stop dropping garbage on the floor. All right. Yum. And since I don't have a microwave, we're gonna get this second side going on our Jetboil stove. There we go. This propane tank's gotta be getting close to empty. It might be easier if I don't have these bulky gloves on as well. Let's get our tortilla on our open flame here. Oh, those are some tiny ass little... That's what I meant for. Oh, I don't have tongs. Reason 77 to have a Leatherman, which I've already gone over in the past, so now we're just repeating ourselves. Whoa, that flame is high. Probably stand to turn that guy down a little bit. These tortillas are so small. They're falling all over the fire. What a disaster. Oh shit, that's just gas. Don't gas my tortilla. That's crispy enough for the first one. Holy diner. Here we should switch burners. This one's easier to regulate down. There. I'm thinking those bits of steak are probably cooked enough. Let's see here. Old El Paso calls these street tacos. I hopefully am going to call them delicious. That's all you need. Well, we all need a little bit more white cream in our lives. Oi, 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 don't let it burp on you. That would just, there wouldn't be the bee's knees. Sour cream onto our steak fajitas. Okay. Seasoning's good. Meat's not bad. Maybe the stir-fry beef was the way to go. Not melting my cheese bag. I'm gonna turn that burner off. Let the meat just cook in the cast iron. Well, I'll tell you, that's scratching that itch for sure. Oh yeah. I'll be doing that again. And by that, I mean right bloody now. Boom. A little messy. To be expected. Just sitting here going over the footage I just filmed. I don't understand how this keeps happening. My hat always ends up twisted. What? Am I going up and doing this? Wiping my tooked brow? Doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway. How embarrassing. Hardly. All right, so if you missed why I was talking about all the steak fajitas in the last couple of videos, it's because I really like going to Chili's. They've got great steak fajitas, they always have, but they're few and far between. I don't even know if there's any left in Calgary aside from in the airport. There's one in Banff, which is always fun to go to. Another restaurant that I went to when I lived in Edmonton, I think it was called Kelsey's. They had really good fajitas as well. I think that's what it was called. And then Outback Steakhouse or Montana's Steakhouse has them. They're fine. This though, like for how I eat my fajitas, sans roughage, this is, I'm really happy with this. It's a really good replacement for going to Chili's. And I think, by and large, sorry, sorry, not sorry, it was cheaper. And you can't beat the surroundings. Well, I mean, it could be nicer. It is May, but I'm not complaining. What time is it? It's 11:34 in the morning. I'm just out in my van, camping in the snow, eating some stick fajitas. Life is good. My toes are getting a little cold, but that's okay. I didn't eat all those steak fajitas. You did. Anyway, now it's time for everybody's favorite task, dishes. Cast iron always looks so nasty nar after something like this. However, whoa! I don't think I've ever like officially talked about it on my channel, but this little like chainmail scrubby. This was sent to me by Kathy, otherwise known as Soul Searching, one of my amazing supporters forever ago. And this thing is like magic on cast iron. All you have to do literally is just add some water to this. Those fajitas are trying to escape. You just have to add some water to the pan and scrub. Then I usually do a vinegar spray and wipe it out with paper towel. And it's good to go. Just put you down here. Don't worry, I won't subject you to the arduous task. However, there you go. It's not perfect, but it's clean enough for me and good to go for the next round of fajitas. Yeah, and honestly, with this thing, the way I clean it, because that was my first thing, I was like, that's gonna be a freaking nightmare. I just kind of hold it out and I just blast it with vinegar until the vinegar runs clear. Just hold it out. I don't ever use this inside because I don't think I've ever used my cast iron inside. Maybe I have, but I don't think I use this. You could just do it over the sink, of course. But yeah, just out into nature, spritz, 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 and she's good to go. Awkward. I missed the hook the first time. Shit happens. Vinegar. We can put this bad boy back up here. Close them up. Hang them. Just going to tidy this up a little bit. And yeah, there we go. A delicious brunch of fajitas. Not too bad. Solo stove's definitely letting off some heat and melting the surrounding snow, which is nice. It's still snowing. It's nowhere near as big or heavy as it was last night, so I'm not too concerned about the awning. My plan now is, though, I'm just going to sort of hunker down here for a bit, do a little bit of editing, and I'm probably going to head back into the city earlier today than I did yesterday so that I can download some music. I'll take my little MiFi point with me. Just makes it easier to get the computer online than having to go into a hotspot on my phone, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, have my evening with my little girl. Maybe if I have time, I'll swing by Canadian Tire and see about mounts for that shovel so we can have some stuff to do tomorrow. But as for now, I'm underneath the awning that is still functional, thank goodness. I'm going to say we will see you in the next clip. Huzzah! computer's a little low, just in case, depending on where I go when I get back to the city. We'll use the VTOMAN to charge it. Fortunately, only one USB-C port works, and that's this one. That's the sound you want to hear. All right, now I think we're good to go. I thought it was a 50-50 chance whether it was going to be the mall or the library, and the mall won because it's closer, it's got an escalator, and I'm tired. Anyway, I'm going to go do some editing and get some music and then get the Pirate Princess. Well, it probably shouldn't take me too long to figure out what music I need. Hopefully I can get some stuff uploaded, and then, again, Canadian Tire maybe for those mounts. It's not on the top of the list of priorities, though. Clearly snowed and was miserable here in Calgary as well, but not quite as bad as where we're staying. Just looking for the brick for my computer now. Not 100% sure where I hid that. Found it. It was far easier than I thought it was going to be. I love it when that happens. See you in a bit, Grace. Today's editing studio. All right, not too bad, fairly productive. Got 2 vlogs uploaded with music. Well, one of them was ready already. The other one needed music added to it, and it's good to go now. Then ripped into PetSmart to get Penny some food. Yeah, hashtag sad day. They only had her canned food. They didn't have the hard food, so I'm gonna have to stop at Pet Value, which is okay because I got a notification that there is an Amazon package in my Oopus mailbox. Also, I'm exhausted. I don't know if it's like, I thought I slept good last night. Maybe I didn't. But my cousin recommended getting some liquid melatonin, so I picked that up, and I'm gonna give that a shot tonight. And hopefully I can just get a lot of rest. Couldn't possibly be the little bit of shoveling that I did. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But anyway, to the Oopus store and food for Penny. I also preemptively downloaded some music for the next vlog I want to edit. I kind of did a quick skim through the unedited footage, and so I want a song there, and there, and then I kind of thought of a theme for what I wanted, and then I went on and I got 4 songs that will hopefully work. I mean, I'm ahead, so if I decide I hate the music I chose, I'll have more than enough time to correct it. But talking about downloading, I mean, it's not going to matter because, like I said, I'm exhausted. But I went on to Amazon to download a movie, and it wouldn't let me. Error. Please contact Amazon support. No. So I wandered down to the store in the mall that still sells DVDs, and that was overwhelming and disinteresting. So it won't matter in the end because I'm going to be too tired by the time I get back to camp tonight, but leave it to, what the flip? Oh, it's not Pet Value, it's Pet Planet. Whatever. But it's closed. Well, all right then. I guess we will find a different pet store for Penny. She's not completely out of hard food. She probably has enough until tomorrow, but it's going to be the same situation tomorrow. I'm going to be coming into the city. So why not just get it out of the way now? One less stop tomorrow. Well, see, aforementioned reason why I'm exhausted. I don't know if I would agree with the good. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys later. She says, oh, the day's going good, and then shows me a mountain of boxes. Nay. Although I guess it's better to be busy than not. Right. I don't know. It's half a pound in weight. Where's my, oh yeah, on my hip. I'm telling you guys, I'm not gonna make it back to the campground tonight. I'm too tired. Clearly gonna be a disaster. Yo, what the heck is this? What is it? Who's this from? This comes from Bill. Why not? He says. I don't know, Bill. Why not? Whole car air refresher. You trying to tell me something? Does it smell in Lucky? What's it smell like? Whole car air refresher. What do I do? Container may explode. I probably shouldn't be throwing it around if that's the case. My goodness. Well, thank you, Bill. Simply remove the source of bad smells from the vehicle and clean affected areas. Close the doors. Let the air refresher go to work for approximately 15 minutes and open the doors and let air out for 10 to 15. This is a whole thing. All right, maybe we'll, it sounds like a bug bomb. Maybe that's something we can do tomorrow if the weather's nicer when we're working on Grace. Thank you, Bill. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it, dude. Okay, I'm getting the feeling that this is getting very near the end of this video for today, even though I got a lot of evening left for myself. So I am going to go and enjoy that evening with my pirate princess, and we will catch up after that. No, I didn't leave it burning while I was gone. I just started a new one. Looks like the snow didn't last. That's good. Hello, little girl. Hello, hello. Yeah. Is it time for some wet food? You betcha. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. I was also able to stop and get you some more dry food, okay? So you're gonna have that. No worries for you starving. Not that that is ever an actual concern of ours, because, well, let's get serious. Okay, we still have this can left from this morning. Oh, there we go. Bone apple tits. So hard to tell whether or not it's going to snow again tonight. Obviously, if I was being smart, I'd take the awning down, but who wants to do that? I suppose I could just lower both legs and then maybe, yes. That sounds like a future Matthew problem. For now, I say we get this set up for an evening by the fire, because as tired as I am, I didn't do that last night, so tonight we're making up for it. Yeah, so I stopped and got Penny's food. I also stopped and got those smaller mounts here. Let's not forget our melatonin. Everybody gonna get a real good sleep tonight. So yeah, got these smaller mounts at Canadian Tire. Brooklyn and I stopped there before dinner. That is definitely a future Matthew problem. Present Matthew has his own dilemma. Oop, that's why we can't have nice things. It's beautiful and totally not a tripping hazard. Now we just need it to get dark. I decided to not leave them on the ground. Tripping hazard and all of that. They look ghetto AF. It might look a little bit nicer once the sun goes down and it's actually dark out here, although I don't think we're going to make it that far, are we, Penny? Because what's in the solo stove right now is all the wood we have, and I forgot to buy more when I was in town, so put it on the list of things to do tomorrow. That's okay. See? This isn't so bad. It's actually quite lovely, even with all the white stuff on the ground, isn't it? Definitely not how I saw today going, but it's part of the fun, isn't it? I think for now, though, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. And until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. And remember, only dead fish go with the flow. Good girl. Good girl.